everybody. Welcome to another episode of At TV. I'm your host, Coco. We are here at the Ole Lounge in Lakeview, Illinois. I'm here with a special guest host, you and I, of North Rock 360.
Thank you so much, Coco. It's a pleasure to be here, and a shout out to all the VTV fans across the world.
Well, first things first, this episode features an amazing play with an amazing cast.
That's right. And we get the first look at Jashel, straight from the Bronx, here in Chicago.
Well, it sounds good to me. Let's get it started.
VTV starts now. The Goodman Theater always puts on fantastic productions, and El Nogalar did not disappoint.
It was a great show. I really loved it.
And the women, off the chain.
Yes, they're hot. All the girls on the show are hot.
But wait, I just saw the footage. Why didn't I get invited?
I totally invited you. I texted you.
I ain't get no message.
Yes, I did.
I ain't get no message.
Well, anyway, while he looks for that message, you all check out El Nogalar at the Goodman Theater.
Hater.
I'm not a hater.
I'm sexy.
Check it out. I'm here with the director of El Nogalar at the Goodman Theater. I have been a fan of yours for a very long time. I've been very, very active with Teatro Vista and going to shows and doing all that. So what was it like to direct this big show that's a Latino version of the Cherry Version?
Well, it was really cool to have such the support of the Goodman, to be able to really have such a big palette to work on,
Yes.
you know, so you're not in a tiny little theater like we a lot of times are. And to be able to have that sort of support, to be able to do the set you always want, the trees you always want, the actors you always want, you know, you couldn't ask for anything better than that.
So tell me, how did you relate to this role?
Well, for me personally, I have 5 sisters, so and a very strong mother, and my mom taught all my sisters to be really strong women. So to be in a play with all strong women was just like being at home for me, and I could relate to Lopez's desire to want to protect his family and protect these women from the danger that surrounds them that they're just unaware of, you know.
So tell me about this ensemble. What was it like to work with so many women and strong, powerful women?
A dream. Tanya Saracho, the writer, is so giving and so generous in her spirit, and such a joy to work with. And Cecily, the director, very driven and had a vision for the show. And all of the women I basically have worked with before. So it felt like family, you know. It just felt like
you have no idea how amazing this is to me. That I am the newest girl like in the theater scene in Chicago, so I'm learning for these women, and from Carlo too, who's a fantastic actor. So for me it was like they were paying me to learn, you know. It was great. So,
And have a great time.
exactly, so it's fantastic.
So how did you relate to this character? How did you find your inner character for this?
I actually didn't have to look very much through anything, because really I am from Mexico. I'm born and raised in Mexico, and the thing is that I'm from Michoacan, you know. So
My mom's from Michoacan. Hey!
so there's all of these like stories are very fresh and real to me, you know. So I didn't have to be looking for any other stories, but just to be my own researcher and actually just relate my family story with what is going on, which is sad, but I think it is important to show this so the audience actually can understand what's going on in
and just tell the story. And a lot of the times we see like stereotypical Mexicans or stereotypical characters, or we're like the game bangers or you know, all kinds of crazy things, but it's great to have a play that's not like that.
Exactly. And you know, yes, that shows reality and that teaches people something, maybe, hopefully.
I think most actors
we like to be to work with an ensemble. It's just easier because you know the people, you know they have your back, and it's a give and take. And luckily, the ensemble is teatrovista, so we know each other very well, so that helps a lot. So we kind of know each other's personalities, and there's a shorthand with when you know somebody, so you don't have to be so polite or so tentative
or scared.
Yeah, and everybody's really cool and friendly, so it helps, you know, when you know them and you're comfortable with them.
So what was like working on a new play? Like, what was that process like of maybe it changing one day, maybe it changing over the course of a week or two? So what was that process like?
It's a crazy process, but I think when you get a chance to work in a new play, it's addicting because there's not many opportunities you get to be in a play where it's constantly evolving, and you get to make it your own because no one else has done it before.
Right.
So then you don't have that pressure of having to live up to an expectation because you're it's the first time that you do it, so
It's a fantastic.
that was awesome. So that was, but it's also the challenge is that it's always changing. The script is always changing up until the very last minute.
Wow.
So
Charine and I are like soul sisters, so to get to work together with her again, the last really big show we did together was Two Sisters and a Piano, which was a Lilo Cruz play where we got to play sisters, and that was something that I would say like solidified our friendship, you know, and it's so cool to get to work with her again.
So what was it like to write a play based on the cherry orchard?
Nerve-wracking. It was really nerve-wracking. I mean, I just struggled with it, but I really thought that the story the story really worked in north of Mexico right now with everything that's happening.
Yeah.
So as long as I was just loyal to that, then it just started coming easily. You know.
So I was talking to Sandra and Charine and everyone, and they were saying that sometimes you wrote with, they're your friends.
Yeah,
and
adore them.
It's amazing that you have like so muses to write because you base them on that. How did you, not just because they're your friends, how did you choose each woman?
Well, I've been on stage with them since like '03. I've been as an actor. I've been on stage with them, so like I know them. I know their rhythms. I know them. So I always wanted Charine to play this una dama así una gran dama, you know. And so because the last thing she played for me in Our Lady of the Underpass, she was a really meek immigrant, you know, undocumented, and I was like opposite. We gotta give you the opposite. So for my friend, the artist, and for my friend Charine, I wanted something like this for her.
Yeah.
And Sandra, that role actually I wrote for myself, and everything. Sandra is my adoration, so just anything I write for myself, I give to her.
Aww.
And then the other women too, like actually, Cristina, she's a new ensemble member at
Yeah.
Teatrista, and it's actually, they were amazing inspiration.
Oh my God, the show was amazing. I gave it a standing ovation. I loved everything. It was hilarious. Everybody, please come to the Goodman Theater and check out El Nogalar and support your Latino talents. Everybody was amazing and so much fun to talk to. Thank you, Goodman Theater, for allowing us to come and film at this beautiful event. Thanks.
There's a million words to describe our next guest, and the one that fits most, entertainer. Straight from the Bronx to your home, worldwide, Jashel.
Hey everybody, in Batebelandia, it's Coco, and I'm here with singer-songwriter Jashel, fresh off his flight from New York to Chicago. Jashel, thank you for being with us.
Always a pleasure, always a pleasure.
So tell me, how does it feel to finally have your premiere show and performance?
Wow, se siente súper bien. You know, I've been waiting for this day for a long time, and I'm pretty excited. You know?
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
It's a big show, so what was the preparation like for the show?
Well, it was very intense. You know, it took us 3 weeks to prepare for this day, and also to know the choreography and everything. It was so hard. You know, but I'm pretty happy with the results, and I hope people like the show again tonight.
All right, so tell the world, look into the camera, and tell everybody, who is Jashel? ¿Quién es Jashel?
Bueno, I'm very adventurous. You know, I like to joke around. I like to have fun, party. You know, and just.
I love Macerca. It's one of my favorite songs. And tell me, what was it like to transform a big English song like Closer into a bachata?
Well, I love the song. It was very fun doing it. I had, I speed jumped on it, and it was very entertaining. It was just one of those songs that kind of catches you when you hear it,
And inspired you.
Yeah, it inspired me. Babe.
It's a banger. I jam to it in my car all the time.
Thank you.
So how do you categorize yourself?
I categorize myself as a pop, like urban pop.
Like tropical.
Tropical pop. I do fusion of different kind of music. I use bachata, I use merengue, pop, every kind of music I can think of. It just crunch it up in there,
All right, so tell us 3 things that your fans need to know about you.
Well, I love to write. I read books and I like to work out, I guess. Yeah.
What about, you pull a lot of pranks. And you're a funny guy.
Yeah.
Don't act like you're all innocent.
Yeah.
Watch out, world. Not just on April Fool's, but he will get you. So don't let the pretty face fool you. What can we expect? Another single, another song to drop?
Pretty soon. Right now we're working on My Cerca. We're doing the video. We did the video, and everything's going good with the song. People seem to like it, so we're really pushing that song right now.
And where can we find your music?
Music, well, you can go to Jashel NYC at Facebook.com or Jashel NYC at Twitter.
So go follow him on Twitter and go add him as a friend on Facebook because he is on there and he will add you. So about tonight, I'm excited and I can't wait to see you perform. Now, what can everybody expect to see tonight?
Well, we're gonna give you, we're gonna perform. I perform a lot. I love the arts. I love dancing. I love, anything that has to do with musical, you know. So right now you're gonna expect a heck of a show. Something different.
You're gonna have everybody dancing? Because I'm gonna dance.
Okay, better.
All right, guys. So Jashel is gonna go upstairs and get ready to put on a great show. Check him out and follow your boy on Facebook and Twitter. For Vet TV, it's Coco. Thanks.
Mi destino eres tú. Acércate.
Si las luces se apagan, como una estrella brilla, juro que la he visto antes, la conozco sin dudar. Si sube la música, todavía puedo escuchar su voz angelical, diciendo que ella es mi dueña y conmigo sueña más cerca, más cerca. Y ya no me puedo contener, un hechizo sin romper. ¿A cuánto más? ¿A cuánto más? ¿A cuánto más? ¿A cuánto más? Y ya no lo puedo superar, aunque no quiero escapar. ¿A cuánto más? ¿A cuánto más? ¿A cuánto más?
All right, everybody, that's it for today's show. We at Vet TV would like to wish Lion much success in his musical career.
That's right, best wishes.
All right, so now that you're here, tell us, where have you been? What have you been up to?
I've been laying in the cup, but actually what you should be worrying about is all the new upcoming releases from North Rock. Outbreak, It's Not Stealing If It's Free, Via Ran, La Masoquista, available now, and who knows, my mixtape coming soon, maybe, yeah, and maybe even another North Rock 360 album, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, there we go.
Well, we heard it here first from you and I. Remember, guys, go check out El Nogalar. This is the last week of its run at the Goodman Theater.
That's right, and when you're in Lakeview, make sure you stop at Ole Lounge.
We have Latin nights on Saturdays at 10, so come by for that.
Oh, yeah.
So, who will be my next host on Vet TV?
It might just be me.
Find out next time on Vet TV.
Who knows?
I'm Coco. Ciao.